Hi, my name is Ashley Barraza, and this is Grace.
Hi.
Grace is my sister, and she is going to be the person that I'm going to be doing the intervention on. Our intervention is on time management. So our objective is going to be how to become aware of the importance of time as an infinite source. So hopefully by the end of our first intervention, she's able to define and analyze what time management is. So, Grace, do you want to first talk about what do you think time management might be?
Yeah. What I think time management might be is when you manage time wisely and put a certain amount to everything and plan it out.
Yeah. So it is planning out and learning how to know how to manage your time. It does become hard as we get older to learn to manage our time, our schedule. But I feel Grace is an 8th grader, so you're going into 9th grade next year. So it will be something really good for you to start learning how to manage your time, because this is going to really benefit you in the long run and as you enter high school. But reasons why better time management benefits anyone who wants to learn it. When you learn time management, you're able to have, when you have so many things going on, you do become very frustrated because sometimes you want to get things done and you want to be able to get things done, but sometimes we feel like we don't have enough time. And when you learn time management, it becomes easier for you to be able to plan your schedule, plan your time, plan how much time you're going to give yourself ahead of time. For example, if you have, how many classes do you guys have? 7? Okay, so if you have 7 classes, and let's say you have, out of those 7 classes, you have homework in 5 classes. You will have English, math, science, Spanish, and history.
Yeah.
So you will most likely you won't have like essays, you will have readings, and that's when it becomes hard when students feel overwhelmed and not knowing how much time they have or if they're gonna have enough time. So time management is something that really helps us and benefit us in learning to manage our time, and especially for young kids who are, sometimes they go from not having as many classes or not having as many subjects. So this is something that's really beneficial. So can you say how are you using your time in your school now? How are you managing your homeworks? How are you doing that?
Well, since it's like the end of the year, we don't really get homework. So the beginning, like when I get out of school, I usually take a nap, and then once I wake up, I eat, and then I do like Spanish homework because we always have Spanish homework. That's it.
What about your other homeworks?
We usually don't have any, except for English, which is reading. But I usually read at night.
Okay. Well, that's a way to do it. You always make sure that you get your homework done. You make sure you have enough time. You even make sure you have time for a nap. Which is sometimes that's very nice to be able to have that, because not a lot of kids are able to do that. We're going to be doing a questionnaire that is a time management, and it says it's just a self-assessment for her to be able to know if you're able to answer any of these questions. So if you wanna, let's do it together. Yeah. Have you estimated how many hours you need to study this semester?
No.
Number 2, do you tend to complete your assignments on time?
Yes.
Have you estimated how long it takes to read one chapter in each of your textbooks?
No.
Do you begin working on long-term assignments at the beginning of the semester?
Like, do I not procrastinate?
Do you begin working on long-term assignment at the beginning of the semester?
Like, let's say I have a project. Do I?
Yeah, let's say you're giving a project in January, but it's not due until April. Do you start working on it or
No.
do you wait?
Maybe.
Do you make lists of things to do in your head rather than on paper?
Yeah.
Do you participate in social activities even when you know you should be studying?
Like, yeah, because my phone doesn't know.
Well, for example,